Okay, can you tell me what this is, Abigail?
Of course.
Okay.
It's a story wrote for Grandma. But
You wrote Grandma's story?
But we spelled something wrong.
Oh my god.
We need words in it. That's why I came to my picture.
Oh, you need words in it. That's so cute.
Can I tell you what it's going to say?
Okay, what is it?
Can you get ready?
I am.
Okay. Once upon a time, one three-headed grizzly bear went into the yard.
Oh, no.
And his luckily friend, Cat, was bad. He was a Frankenstein. That's a cat.
Wow.
He turned into Frankenstein when somebody beans meat to him. It only appears at midnight.
The Frankenstein cat?
Yeah. And then a luckily human came with swirly cheeks, just like his popsicle did. His popsicle was a human with one feet.
Would you like to draw stories?
And
then you can tell stories about the stories that you draw?
And then, hello, Grandma. I love you. Bye. I hope I will talk to you later.
I hope you talk to her later too. Love you. Bye.
I hope I'm gonna see Zeb tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
I wrote this for you.
Thanks, Abigail.
Are you gonna remember it?
I'll remember that whole story. I'll even show Grandma.
Yeah. So start writing.
Start writing?
Yeah. Start writing, Mama.
Okay.
Do you know how to write?
Yeah. Kinda.
I never saw you write on paper before.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Good morning, guys. I'm finishing up with my video right now, and I have a very, very important appointment today that could change my life, or it could just drag on being what it's been doing. I have an appointment to see if a guy will refer me to get liposuction on my legs for lipedema, which will probably decrease my pain by like 85%. And it could change the way I have mobility again. So yeah, it's a big appointment for me. So I'm really hoping that he'll write the referral the way it needs to be written. I went to like a care place. They wrote referrals. It's been several weeks now. I have not gotten a single call back. I didn't expect to. They looked at me like I was a crazy person when I told them to please send it to this person so I can get this done, because I've done all the research on it, and I've actually talked to these people, and they told me what to send, and then they sent out blank, just very generic referrals to people who obviously have not called me back. So in order to get this started and do it for real, I need to sit down with the doctor today. I'm going to my EDS doctor, and I need to explain exactly what I need done and get the paperwork from him today before I leave there. So hopefully I'll be able to do that. DMV line, yuck! Ew! Okay, I had to go to the DMV, and man, look at all that stuff I gotta clean out in the car. So I'm done with that, and then I went to Dollar Tree, got a few things. You need to really check out what they have in Dollar Tree for their planting section, and just be advised that it is seasonal, so it is going to disappear very soon. They have some awesome stuff to get started planting. They even have seeds. I don't know if the seeds are any good. I think my mom actually bought some and she said they weren't, but I'm not going to quote that. They didn't come up for her. Might have just been the old batch of seeds, who knows. Check the date on them. But they have all kinds of stuff there, and it's like incredible, actually. The hooks I have been waiting on for a year, the big S hooks, because they're good for inside the house as well as outside to hang plants and all kinds of other stuff on. Very heavy duty S hooks. You get 2 per package if you get the medium long, and 1 per, and it's out of a package, 1 per for $1, you know, for extra heavy duty big. And that one is actually holding, one of those is actually holding my steam cleaner in my closet, right in the middle of my closet, so I have room there. It's crazy. Yeah. And I'm going home now. It is still hot out. It is 80 degrees right now with the air on in the car.
You hear the people in the back? Those are kids. That's some of our neighbors right there. Normal people, never had a problem with them. Will likely never going to have a problem with them. A couple of days ago, we had an incident with a neighbor. Andrea talked about it, and people got freaked out a little bit. Quite a shocking incident to hear an adult, when you're a child, to hear an adult yell at your dog and yell at you, but not directly at you, because he's in a different yard. We can't even see him visibly. Like, you can't see the guy, but he's cussing and yelling and talking about your dog. We've never talked to him before, never seen him before. That was a shocking experience. So we're okay. Nothing has changed for us. We have been trying to fix the problem here, and we are fixing it. Never had a problem or an issue with any other neighbor, and I'm not going to say that he's on something or using something, because I don't know his life story, but that was very unreasonable. So we're dealing, and everything is fine. She did all the ferns the other day, and they're really nice looking, but I want this desk or table cleared off, and we haven't decided exactly where to put them yet, so that's the next step. A step in the right direction, though. When things are messy and around our house, when things are like this, it means stuff's going down. Some people were worried about what happened with a neighbor a couple days ago.
Yeah. Like Mommy's friend. I can't remember her name, but thank you for speaking about that alligator. Doing a favor. By eating the neighbor, right? Huh.
Raphael.
Is that appropriate? What happened with that?
Yeah, he read one of the messages because he was playing on my phone.
Yeah.
So he read the message that popped up. Said, maybe if a dog, can go into his yard, an alligator can go into his yard and take care of the problem.
Yeah.
But then last night he also asked me about bears. What was that about?
I thought they would eat you, and right away when they see you, they would just scratch you. They would maul you, is what you called it, right?
Mm-hmm. So where did that fear come from suddenly? Right after that incident?
I had it my whole life.
It's the first time he actually came to tears yesterday, last night, talking about the subject.
Bear? What, were you outside at night?
I was just worried that he asked why we're not moving to a city with such a danger.
People are more dangerous than animals, I'll tell you that. That's for one thing.
Exactly what I explained to him.
We're living in the middle of nowhere. I'd rather live around animals than people.
I would
for sure.
So you would rather live around animals rather than us, right?
No.
Other people.
Yeah, other people.
Because there's a lot of other people, and everyone's got their own story and issues.
We're watching a crime. It's called Crime Scene, and it was the vanishing at the Cecil Hotel. Okay. The girl has mental illness. I don't want to ruin it for you. You probably already know because it's a famous case. The girl has mental illness, and she died because of it. They tracked this other guy down because he had a video on YouTube, and he's a death metal singer. So apparently he's so crazy, he must have killed her. So everyone bullied this guy into trying to take his own life. Bullied him so much, it's changed his life forever. But of course he didn't do it. But the bullies never came back and said, "Oh, we're sorry."
They did that to
Don't
Mess with Cats.
Don't F with Cats. The documentary. They actually they made somebody kill themselves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Straight up. Facebooker.
They made them commit suicide because they harassed him so much and blamed him for doing this. And he didn't do anything. These internet sleuths. It's amazing. They should go to jail. There should be severe punishment and laws for that. And we have not caught up to that yet.
I have a question. What was that the cat thing? The crazy cat thing?
That's not for kids.
Okay.
That's why you didn't watch it.
And I didn't watch it either.
We
Hadar
started,
told me about it.
and then I went on with it, and it was just, it's like a
No care
wormhole.
of watching that.
People on the internet like to dig things.
Terrible.
Even when there's nothing there.
What was your question?
Yes.
That was the question. Why do you want to
Why
move
are
to
you
a city? What got you so scared so suddenly?
Yeah, why are you so scared of bears so suddenly? I didn't know you talked to him about this. I didn't.
Yeah, it just happened last night. He was tired. And I thought it's just fatigue got to him.
It's been a fear my whole life.
Bears.
Yes.
I can tell you that when you come upon a bear, they have one of two reactions.
Fight or flight.
Fight and flight. So you don't want to come up to a bear and scare a bear, right? That's why I say when you're walking through the woods, you want to make as much noise as possible so they know you're there and they can run away way before.
But why don't they just chase us?
They won't chase you. You're not their food. They don't want to chase you.
He thought they eat humans, and I explained that they're not carnivores. They eat berries.
Well, they
Let
do
me go
eat
check
meat.
the-
They eat both, but
They're not... Okay, wait a minute. Fish is different.
they eat meat too. They take advantage of what they got. But the thing is, it's like my dad. You gotta wake him with a stick. You can't just go waking a bear up, you know? when my mom has to wake my dad up, she gotta wake him with a stick. You don't wake somebody up that's, and you don't walk up on a bear. It's just not something that you do. So we used to have, it was called the dump. So you drive up a hill, and it's a big dump that you throw your garbage into. So every day we would go, and we would watch the bears jump out of the dump. And ever since then, they have, people there now. So you can't just go and throw your stuff away. And it's locked and everything. And it protects the bears too, because bears get too friendly around humans. Then they trust humans, then they go to humans' houses, and then they start destroying their stuff, looking for food. So yeah, you don't want the bears in your house or around your house.
Okay, so I have a question for you.
What's that?
Where is the leap head thing that taught me about carnivores and whatever the other one was?
Abigail was playing with it.
Where is it?
I don't know. You'll have to ask her. I think it might be in the bedroom.
Yeah, I'll look there.
Yeah. So today, for the second time today, I saw a woman parked right next to her at the Dollar Tree, and she was working on her vehicle, and I said, "Do you need a jump?" And she said, "No," blah, blah, blah. And then she kept working around her battery, but I was like, "Yeah, but do you need a jump?" And then, I figured she was just saying no to not trouble anybody, but she actually lost one of her fuses. And I said, "Yeah, it's a Jeep. I got a Jeep too, parked right next to her, So I parked right next to her, and I was like, "Yeah, I got a Jeep too. Maybe you want to not get a Jeep next time." And we had a good old laugh about that. She has to take her, one of her fuses out because of her fuel pump. Every time she turns off the vehicle, she has to take it out, and to restart the vehicle again, she has to plug it back in to restart it. And when she pulled it out, it went flying, and it flew down somewhere in her vehicle. So her dad was bringing her another one, but yeah, that's not nice to have a vehicle like that. I can understand. They're watching TV in there. I forgot to tell you how it went at the doctor. Basically, he didn't have time to do all of what we needed to do today, but he told me to make another appointment for next week. So, do you get your hair pulled out with your necklaces? This necklace always pulls my hair out, and I haven't found anything to fix it. Do they have something that doesn't? What are you looking at? What are you looking at? So he did I need specific people for these referrals to go to, right? It needs to go to specific people so that I can get taken care of, because I've already called these specific people and they're like, yes, we're waiting on your referral. Okay. And I gave him names and everything, so names and phone numbers. He had a computer that he was able to choose the doctor, so that's good. I mean, it came up in a drop-down list. So I have all of the 3 referrals. I will see if I actually get them before I go next week.
You're sitting on it, Mom.
To the appointment, yeah.
You almost broke the little thing in
Come
it.
on.
You almost broke it.
It's hard plastic. I ain't gonna break it.
You almost did.
Abigail got a sword and board at Goodwill.
It's not a board, it's a shield.
That's what they call it, a sword and board.
It's painted.
It's cute. Somebody painted it.
Yeah, I love it. Also has clues in it.
We like medieval times, so it's like our favorite thing. Raphael always plays with his sword outside with Abigail. So anyway, we will see what happens. It's just a waiting game. It always has been. I've been waiting since September for a lot of things, and I still haven't gotten them, but we'll see. If not, I'm going to switch doctors, because it's their referral team there is just atrocious. I told him it was terrible, and he said he doesn't know any of them, so he can't help me. So yeah, we'll see next week. By that time, I should have all of them done. We'll see. We'll see. So it's a waiting game. We'll see. I'll keep you updated.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
Bye. Bye. Is this a trash can?
Yeah. It's still alive. It's so fragrant out here just from these flowers alone. Dan! Strong girl!
These two are heavy.
Wow!